Yeah.
One of the outdoor fans is on, the one closer to.
season rolls on with the Isleta, New Mexico Bowl. It's the Utah Utes and the UL Monroe Warhawks. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
The UL Monroe head coach told me before the game, the motivation for today's game is clear. Play like we belong. He told his team in the locker room, nobody believes we can compete with this bigger team, stronger team, but we're going to show them a team that plays together with the chemistry we have can win against anybody. A really fired up team out here running onto the field right now. You can sense they are highly motivated to show they belong today. Guys?
Holly, thank you. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So Utah's offense onto the field first, and we'll see their opening script. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl put, you got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
Back to throw, it's Dampier. He's got it down the middle. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long, containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
Getting behind those pads and behind a stiff arm to get it out to the 27. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. Down in the play is their sophomore linebacker, a guy they can ill afford to lose. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Hauls it in. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. The Utes send out the punt unit. He's got it. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Warhawks offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. Let's take a look at our impact players. He'll do it himself. Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9. Let's take just a second here on the Warhawks. For a lot of schools facing the hill they climb, you have to work the portal. But don't sleep on the high school recruiting either, David. They got a good 3-star running back just this past week.
Yeah, and you create some excitement. You create some momentum. These are the kind of guys that, man, they come in right away. They got a chance to play. Like, you're telling them the future's going to be bright. We're trying to build something special. We just need you.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
It'll be 3rd and long. Trying to impose their will with the run. He stopped a little bit short. They'll mark it at the 38. It's 4th down. Offense trying to catch them napping. Looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. And he will not get there. How about this defense stopping that run short?
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that 4th down play.
The go with the option. Quarterback keeps it himself. And look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent you from running this scheme in your playbook.
Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3.
And runs like that are like body blows in a boxing match. 4, 5, 6-yard gains early turn into 20, 30, 40-yard gains later. They really wear down defenses, and they test their physicality.
Wants to throw. It's Dampier. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Finds his tight end. Outstanding tackle to keep him from getting the first down, and they'll get it back.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
Gives it on the option. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. And the Warhawks in the hurry up.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
They'll go right back to him. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. He'll try to do it himself. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. The Warhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pulls it on the option. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
Well, it's clear the coaching staff had a little conversation before this drive, and they said, we have got to run the football. All 4 plays of this drive so far have been runs, and they're taking a bit of an attitude.
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Oh, unfortunate to get that one back, and as an added bonus, they get the first down. And the Warhawks have their offense in high gear. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. You give away 5 like that, it's hard enough to make first downs. 1st and 15 here. Sets up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
He'll be brought down at the 41-yard line, not close to the line to gain, and it's 4th down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Stepping to the right. Quarterback gets the first down. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. Down to the 26-yard line and a first down. Makes the catch. It's Anderson. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Might have a chance. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Really good play by this defense, and you know exactly what you're getting with this guy. Man, he is electric. He is dynamic. He'll make plays, so you got to do a good job of containing him in the pocket. And when he starts to scramble, chase from one side. Don't overlap with another guy. Nice job by the defense.
He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down. So now on comes the field goal unit. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes with the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll run for it. It's Parker. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
To throw, it's Dampier. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Pulls it in down the sideline. Sprinting all the way. He'll take it to the house, but there is a flag on the field. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on. The defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Utah has the lead here. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Warhawks offense onto the field to go on the attack. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The give to the lone running back. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Right back to the well. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming. The Warhawks will hustle to the line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
3rd and short now from their own 48. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. And the Warhawks come to the line with a new set of downs.
Well, they needed 2 yards to get that first down. That's exactly what they got. Great job of execution.
No secret about it. Just got to be physical, get a hat on a hat, low man wins, all the cliches to get that 3rd down and short.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable 3rd down. Get something positive. But how about the defense? Just reacting so fast, getting to the running back and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback. He knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up the first down. He's scrambling on that play, and there are a lot of guys out there that would slide, that would try to run out of bounds, protect themselves, but that was really tough what he did. He put his body on the line to go pick up that first.
Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Warhawks in a good spot here with second and short. On the ground with the counter. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Well, they're chewing up clock on offense right now. They've been able to stay on the field and sustain this drive. They've been really, really good on third downs, and it's not just throwing the football, but they've been able to do it running, too. Give the guys up front a lot of credit, getting some big-time blocks. Really nice job by the running back there as well. And this drive stays alive for the O.
How do you not love to see that when your cornerback gets in the run fit, when he's not scared to come up and tackle? A lot of those guys, they can be prima donnas. They don't want to tackle. Nice job seeing it. And as soon as that
Throws toward the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
I think everybody thinks when you say middle of the field safety, that's an easy responsibility. There's a lot of field in the middle, okay? I got to cover a lot of space. He does an unbelievable job covering space, breaking on the football, seeing the route, and going and getting the interception. Nice play by that safety.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Keeps it on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun here with Parker. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Right back to him on the ground. Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Motion from the wideout. Again, it's Wayshawn Parker. Picks up the first down. At the 40, there he goes. Speeding down the left side. Touchdown, Utah. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house. Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And, man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. We're going to need to work on those angles. That's for dang sure.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UL Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Creates a little space. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. And the Warhawks want to crank the tempo.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Nice job being physical by this offensive line, getting the first down, and what do they do right away? Right back on the football, ready to run some tempo.
Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8.
And playing the option men, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be.
Catch inside the 30 and still running. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. The keeper on the option. Got enough for the 1st. He'll go out of bounds, and he steps out right at the 8-yard line, and this offense is in business. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Running play to the left here, looking for the end zone. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Timeout called by the Utes. That's their 1st. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. Try to barge their way in. Did not get an inch. This defense digging in, and it's 4th and goal. Utah now calls a timeout. They'll have one left. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down.
No, Matt, I'm not Tom. I'm taking
And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
Then so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Finds a man on the left. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. And the Utes, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line.
And what a massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football across the 50, but they've now put themselves in position to steal.
Turning it on. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
That is an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding the window between the zones and delivering that ball on time.
The Utes will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll give it to Parker. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Dropping back, it's Dampier. Finds his big tight end. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. The corners are walked up tight. Oh, they're after him. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. It's only 1st down. It's not there. Throw it away. Live to play another day.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime.
Shit.
Got it. Touchdown, Utes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Takes a handoff. It's Walker. Makes it past the marker. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Reese, thanks. You put these two programs together given the seasons they had, and we figured we might get a notable first half in this New Mexico Bowl.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The Louisiana Monroe offense heads out onto the field to open this drive. And sort of an ugly first half, honestly, but the deficit's still manageable if they want to wrap up this season with a bowl win.
This is a team I know that takes a lot of pride, and I'm sure at halftime in the locker room, David, there was some shouting going on. They need to get themselves motivated and ready to go, because they're not out of this game.
Yeah.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Well, the defense knew coming into the second half here, they were going to have to crank up the pass rush, right? They've got the lead. They're going to be seeing this quarterback drop back. How can you affect him? You've got to win up front one-on-one and get home, and they did there on third down.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. They'll run the screen. Still on his feet at the 35. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. They'll move the wide receiver. On the move. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50.
Here's a little room there. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Trailing by multiple possessions in the third and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on fourth down. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Warhawks are rolling down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete. They fought for it, but it just squirted harmlessly to the ground. Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking for a gap, it's Jamison.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Man, those are so hard to defend. You know, the quarterback, obviously he's doing the run-pass option and creating some indecision in my head. And look at that. He hands it off, and the back gets a quick 10. Easy. You know, like just chews up yardage. Just really, really tough to stop those kind of plays.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Fires to the tight end.
And that's really good tackling by this defense, man. Third down, understanding the sticks. And what you got to do is break on the football. That drag route comes open. He sees him. He throws it. Man, it does not stay open long because they break on the football with great tackling and force the fourth down.
That kicker took a nasty-looking shot, and that is an obvious personal foul. This offense has a 1st and 10. They are flat bailed out by the defensive penalty. Here's the pressure. Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Warhawks! And they take it in for 6 more points. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Down here on the Utah sideline, guys, I can feel the energy here and the chemistry between this quarterback and his star wide receiver. He's already got 100 yards receiving in this game, and the way they're talking on the sideline here, they want to keep that going. I think you're going to see him continue to get some downfield targets from his QB here in this game. I'll keep you posted.
Thanks, Holly. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down. And the Utes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Delayed handoff. It's Parker. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Dropping back, it's Dampier. They get to him as he throws. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he can really use his jets. Nice job by the defense.
Lofts one high and deep. He made the catch, past the marker, also past the sideline. He's out of bounds. It'll be 4th down. The Utes decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Guys, down on the UL Monroe sideline. Guys, I can tell you something we have got to keep our eye on. This quarterback was really banged up and bruised up after last week's win. He told me when I caught up with him this week, he has definitely been feeling sore this week. He did not miss any practice, but I will keep you posted as this game goes along. He's going to have to fight through some things here today, and I'll let you know how it's looking down here on the field. Guys, back to you.
Ollie, we'll see what kind of problems that might cause. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. On 4th down, looking to pass. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop. Looking to throw, it's Dampier. Snagged out of the air. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
You run the slant route day one, and this is something that the quarterback and the wide receiver has done 100 million times out there on the field in the offseason. I see man-to-man coverage. I know I can run the slant. Boom. Stick my foot in the ground, throw it, completion to my wide receiver.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Red pass, it's complete. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Going to the run, it's Parker. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Parker again. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Again, it's Parker. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. He splits the uprights. and that lead grows even bigger.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Makes a move. This guy makes you hold your breath when he gets the football in his hands, and that last line of the coverage team, the only thing that stopped him from housing it. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. They'll run the option. Keeps it on first down. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Setting up the screen.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. And how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Needs it to keep this drive alive. And nothing doing on the ground. This defense having none of it and stopping him on fourth down. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. After the 7-yard completion, it's now 2nd and 3. Looking for a man. It's Dampier. Lets it fly. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. They'll try to pick up the first through the air, using the back as a receiver on the screen. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. Using his feet. And after a very short pickup on that run, we have come to the end of the 3rd quarter. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Back to pass. It's complete on the right side. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Utes looking to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Right on the money. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Handoff for Parker. There's some room. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to pass. It's Dampier. The sweet feet buy a little time. They get to him, and down he goes, and that's the danger of trying to take a shot on 2nd and short. Now facing a 3rd and long. Gonna run it. It's Parker.
Oh, what a move.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Utah!
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the 4th quarter.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way.
It's caught. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. And the Warhawks headed quickly to the line.
And they spread them out. And the defense, you got to kind of pick your poison, right? It's hard to go man across the board. It's to pressure the QB, so they play it safe. They go zone. And it's nice to have a running back that can line up in the slot, read the zone, kind of sit down and understand where to be. QB throws the strike. He makes the catch. Nice job being on the same page.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. He got a little antsy at the line of scrimmage, and they'll move him back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So after that false start, now dealing with 2nd and 15. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. There's a crease. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Warhawks come to the line with a new set of downs.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lane, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Makes the grab. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. And the Warhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. The sure hands, it's Howard. The defense wouldn't let him loose there. It was a completion, but they lost yardage.
What?
7th play of the drive coming
What?
up.
I'm going to lose.
Long way to go on 3rd down. Swings it out to the flat. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. Might as well go big or go home. They need a touchdown, and it looks like they're on their way home anyway. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. The play action fake. Pocket breaking down. He sacked this defense all over him.
And you try to catch him off balance, maybe on 1st down and goal right here, a situation where maybe you sneak in a pass, defense was ready, got the sack. Now you got to be a little bit more creative now that you got the negative play.
Oh, he's got some space. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, ULM. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Here comes the 2-point try. He'll set up to throw. Rush is on him. The ball is out behind the line.
What the?
Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. They still have work to do, trailing by 2 possessions here in the 4th. They'll line up for the onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. Motion from the back. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. On the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. No good. After the failed field goal attempt, still a 12-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate, and listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Warhawks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. Makes the grab. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And the Warhawks want to pick up the tempo. Takes it from the gun on third down. Makes the catch. Got room at the 35. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the third down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal. From the gun. He wants it all. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And I like the alertness by this defense. First and goal, usually a running type situation. They were ready for the pass, broke on the football, and that could have been a huge play for this defense.
They'll try to dial up a better one this time on second and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. Touchdown, Warhawks! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Breaks into the open. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, first and 10. They'll give it to him again. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? Now on second down, and we'll probably see another run, and that might do it if they can get a first down. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Looking downfield, it's Dampier. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. And the Utes line up to punt it away. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Here comes the Warhawks offense onto the field to go on the attack. and they're going to have to fight this defense, and they're also up against it with time, Jesse.
Yeah, no doubt, Reese. And this quarterback now, he's going to have to show off his poise, David. They practice these late-game situations, but how's this guy going to respond?
And I got a little bit of time to work with here, so I watch the defense, and if they're going to drop back and play real conservative like they tend to do late in the game, let's get a few shots over the middle first before we have to take that deep shot.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, I think the frustrating thing for this offense at this point is they've had a lot of success, and still they find themselves down on the scoreboard. And so I think if you're going to get back in this game, you've got to go back to the well. Think about the play calls that have worked for you in this game, where you found success, where you found your explosive plays. Don't be afraid to call those plays again right now in this 2-minute situation.
Using his legs, it's Walker. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed.
I started coming back.